Hi everyone, welcome to Vauld's official YouTube channel, and today we are going to have a discussion on Axie Infinity. Before jumping into the core of the topic, let me tell you a very interesting story about Axie Infinity, and this has got to do with Filipino economy. So back in 2020, a lot of people lost their jobs in Philippines, and many of those people started playing the Axie Infinity game. In fact, some of them ended up making approximately $100 a day on a regular basis. The situation became so dire that the Filipino government had to come out with a mandate to tax the earnings from Axie Infinity. So that is the power of play to earn games. And on this video, I am going to speak about three specific components to Axie Infinity. One, what exactly is Axie Infinity? Two, some of the components associated with Axie Infinity. And third and finally, how you can make money as a player and as an investor in the Axie Infinity game. So let us get the discussion started. And first and foremost, let us understand what precisely is Axie Infinity. So Axie Infinity is a play to earn game. It's a game, the way we play video games. Similarly, if you want to play a game on a blockchain network, you could consider playing something like Axie Infinity. Now you might ask that, hey, what is the primary benefit of putting a game on a blockchain network vis-a-vis compared to traditional forms of games that exist on PSP and bunch of other playable devices? The primary advantage of blockchain-based gaming or play to earn games on blockchain network is that it allows you to make money. How? For that, you need to understand the tokenomics behind it, that when you play a game like Axie Infinity, there is something called as access token. So through this AXS token, you can sell it on different cryptocurrency platforms. This AXS moves pretty much like a stock, so to say. So the way Microsoft, Google stocks goes up and down in prices, similarly, the access token also goes up and down in prices. On top of that, there are a range of functionalities associated with AXS. For example, you can do something called as staking with AXS. You can buy other sets of assets, for example, NFTs through AXS. You can convert this token into other forms of cryptocurrencies as well. So to consolidate the entire story, Axie Infinity is a play to earn game. And because it is on a blockchain network, the cryptocurrency systems can be built around it, which acts as an opportunity to make more money. So how do we precisely do that? For that, we first need to understand the major components of the Axie Infinity game. Now, while there are several components to this game, there are three critical elements that you need to understand. First and foremost, you need to understand what Axies are. So Axies are these cute little furry looking creatures whom you first need to buy to enter into the ecosystem of Axie Infinity. So Axie Infinity, imagine it to be a planet, and first and foremost, in order to get access to that planet, you need to buy these cute looking furry creatures called as Axies. And in order to participate in the game, you at least need to have 3 Axies. The prices of these Axies have gone up over time, but in case you are struggling that, hey, I don't want to invest so much money playing this game, please wait for section 3. I will explain you more in detail that what are some of the options around it. But the first key point is that these Axies are important. And once you get access to these furry looking creatures, you can do a range of stuff with them. For example, you can breed them, you can play them, you can engage in battles, you can sell these Axies. Now a natural question comes that, okay, what is the benefit for me in terms of breeding these Axies or selling them or competing in competition on the Axie Infinity world? The answer is simple, that whenever you win that competition or that particular battle, you will get something called as SLP or Sweet Love Potion. So this is another aspect of tokenomics behind Axie Infinity, and there are two types of tokens at play when it comes to Axie Infinity. The first is called as SLP, and the second that we briefly touched upon on section 1, it is called as AXS token. So just to help you understand what SLP actually does and what is the utility of SLP, SLP is an in-game asset, so to say. So every time your furry little creature does well within the app, you get an in-game asset called as SLP. On the flip side, in order to participate in certain battles, you have to burn your SLP. So basically, this SLP acts like a food within that Axie Infinity ecosystem, that if your Axies need to compete, they need to have that food first, and only then you can compete. If your Axies breed, they again need that food. If the Axies participate and win some battles, then they will get some free food in return. So that is what the SLP or Sweet Love Potion means. This can also be sold, and this is more like a utility token associated with Axie Infinity. The second component around tokenization for Axie Infinity is called as AXS token. Now this is the governance token. Now governance token simply means that Axie Infinity is a planet and it needs to run in a certain way. Now, how would it run? Because it's a blockchain protocol, so to say, and people will need to vote, people will need to express their opinions, voices, and make their voices heard. So, if you are an owner of Access token, then you get a certain level of control in terms of voting rights when it comes to shaping the governance of Axie Infinity. Now, how do you get to govern? So, basically, what you need to do is that you need to buy these AXS token and then you need to stake them. So, staking simply means that you buy these AXS token and you stake them into a liquidity pool, and in return, you will get some financial assets in place. For example, hypothetically speaking, if you stake 100 AXS and if the APY is 40%, then at the end of that period, you will end up making 140 AXS token. You can also check out Vauld. You can do a fixed deposit on Vauld and you can actually get 40% APY on your AXS token. So basically, just to help you consolidate the difference between SLP and AXS, SLP is an in-game token and AXS is more of a governance and finance oriented token that powers up the Axie Infinity Metaverse, so to say. Now, there are 4 ways of making money through Axie Infinity game. So first and foremost, you can do something called as play to earn. So you can actually go play this game and make money. If you have good Axies, they are of good breed, so to say, and they can fight really well, and you are a skilled competitor. So every time that you win, you will get what? You will get SLP or Sweet Love Potion. Your second mechanism of making money is just buy AXS token and stake it, and in return you will get a certain yield. So that's one way of doing staking and making rewards on your existing AXS token. Your third way of making money is to breed and sell your Axies. So you can outright sell your cute looking furry creatures, or you can breed them, create a better breed and sell them off. Additionally, there is a scholarship program that is run by Axie Infinity. So basically, under which what happens is that many people are finding it extremely hard to purchase these Axies outright, because the prices of these Axies have gone up quite a lot since the time of their launch in 2018. So as a result, if you're an owner of Axie, then you can lend them out to good gaming players who can't make that level of commitment right off the bat. So as a result of these different mechanisms involved, the Axie Infinity has found one of the most explosive growth when it comes to P2E games in the blockchain network. Now comes fourth and final way of making money through Axie Infinity, which is that you can buy Axie Infinity oriented assets. For example, on the Axie marketplace, and this is what it looks like, you can go sell and buy different Axies. You can also go and buy some of the NFTs associated with it. You can also go and buy certain pieces of land associated with Axie Metaverse. So these are some of the key ways in which you can make money. Going forward, the play to earn industry looks very promising because it solves some of the critical issues that are present in the conventional gaming systems. One of the conventional issues when it comes to video game based systems currently is that whenever you go and buy any skin or any in-game digital asset, what is happening is that you're converting your US dollar or INR into that gaming ecosystem money. So for example, if you're playing God of Wars and if you buy a sword with your USD, then you have essentially converted your USD into God of War money. Now the problem is that you can't withdraw that digital asset and bring your money back or sell that asset to someone. It becomes a problem to do it at scale and through a system. On the flip side, when it comes to these play to earn blockchain based games like Axie Infinity, they have created a marketplace, an incentive structure and an ecosystem through which you can convert your USD INR into gaming money, convert that gaming money into gaming assets and then sell them off for profit and then bring that money back. So these are some of the core functionalities that are really powering up the play to earn economy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to this channel and I will see you the next time.